Hey guys, today we are going to do a loaded baked potato chowder. It's been cold and the kids have said, well, we would like some loaded baked potato chowder, and well, it's really been a little too warm for it. So perfect day to make the loaded baked potato chowder, and a quick way to do it too. Been kind of busy this morning, running around doing some errands, and ended up not having a whole lot of time to make dinner before I go to the dance studio. So this is going to be a perfect quick recipe to make. So the first thing we're going to do, as you can see here, I've got 4 large baked potatoes, and I'm just going to cut these in half. Now you can peel your baked potatoes if you'd like. We usually keep the peeling on ours, but the choice is yours. And then what we'll do, I'm going to go ahead and get these all cut, is we are going to get to use our deep cover baker, which you all know, deep cover baker is pretty awesome in getting everything in and out of the microwave quickly and get your meals made fairly quickly. So, alright, so all of these are cut, and I've got my deep cover baker here. I've got 2 of my potatoes already in here, and you're just going to take and you're going to stack them. Just like this. Actually, this one's a little thicker. You're going to stack them in your baker. Get it good and filled up. I'm going to stick that one over on the side. And then you're going to take a half a cup of milk, which I've already poured, and you're going to pour it all over top of your potatoes. And you're going to take your lid and place it on your baker, and you're going to pop it in your microwave for 11 minutes. Now, after that 11 minutes, you're going to take your baker out and you're going to rotate your potatoes around. So your potatoes that were on the interior of the pot, the center part, you're going to move those to the outside. And what I normally do is I just check my potatoes to see if the ones that are more so cooked than the others, and the ones that are not cooked as much, then I move those to the exterior, the outer edges of the pot. And then you'll throw it back in there for another 8 to 11 minutes. So as soon as we get done with that, then we will go from there and we'll be back. Hey guys, we're back, and I just wanted to show you, now that the baker's been in there for 11 minutes, I went ahead and changed over the potatoes and popped it in there for another 11 minutes. So I just pulled it out of the microwave, and check out that steam. All that steam that was locked in there is what helped cook. So I'm just going to check the potatoes, make sure that they are done, and they are. Just going through nice and smoothly. This one could probably cook just a smidge bit longer. It's a little thicker. I probably should have cut it a little thinner. But this is all going to go back in the microwave again for a short period of time. So the next thing that we'll do after we've done this, I know you guys have seen our mix and chop, and most people would assume that this is used for hamburger meat, to chop up hamburger meat. Well, it can be used for more than that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to chop up these potatoes with this mix and chop, just like this. And so it's a little bit thicker because it is a chowder. It's not going to be an actual soup. And the mix and chop here, probably one of our best sellers. It's a neat little tool. And what it's made out of will allow you to use it in your non-stick pans and it won't mess them up. And it allows you to make a super fine chop if you want with your hamburger meat or your turkey meat or whatever it is that you're cooking that has ground up. Or you can make it chunkier by just not mixing and chopping so much. But let me get this out of the little things here. We've got this chopped. I'll bring the camera a little bit closer and make sure I got it all. I'm pretty sure I did. I spilled out some milk. Alright. Oh, well, you can see it. It's chopped really well. So the next thing we're going to do is add some more of our ingredients. So we need to add cream cheese, and we did a half a cup of milk. Now we're going to add the other 3 cups of milk to this dish. You just pour it on top, just like that. These are our little silicone measuring cups. Love them. Pretty awesome. That's our 3 cup, and it comes in a set of 3. So you get a 1 cup, a 2 cup, and a 3 cup. And then it calls for butter, and we do 2 tablespoons of butter. And I've lost my knife. I'm just going to take and cut 2 tablespoons of butter here. Pull this off. And this is salted butter. And I just like to cut it little pieces at a time. Kind of spread it out there. 2 and 3. So that's 2 tablespoons of the butter. And then it calls for a 4 ounces of cream cheese. So I just took a thing of cream cheese here and I cut it in half. And it's supposed to be softened. This is not quite as soft as it probably should be, but it's okay. It'll melt when it gets in the microwave. So I'm just going to cut little pieces of it off. Just like to disperse it throughout. And then once we're done with this, you throw it back in the microwave for 3 to 5 minutes. And then mix it all together. Alright, so now we're going to place the lid on the pot. Like I said, we're going to throw it in the microwave for the next 3 to 5 minutes. Alright, so after dropping this in the microwave for the next 3 minutes, I realized that I kind of did the recipe different than the actual recipe calls in the book. So what you would actually do, and it worked fine, I was able to make it work perfectly fine, but what you actually do is you take the 3 cups of milk and the softened cream cheese and the butter and you put it in a bowl and you whisk it together till it's well combined. Since I didn't do that and I threw it in the microwave, when I pulled it out, of course the cream cheese was plenty, everything was plenty softened, so I just brought it out and just took a whisk and kind of whisked around the potatoes that were chopped up in there, and it worked out perfectly fine. So, just going to give you an idea what it looks like. And then the only thing you really have left to do is going to be your salt and your pepper. And it calls for 1.5 teaspoons of salt. And you want to make sure you have, don't be scared to use salt because potatoes definitely need a good bit of salt. There's 1. I know it seems like a lot, but it's really not as much as you would think. There's a half. And then it calls for 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. Then you will take and you will mix this up. And then you add your toppings. So I'm going to add cheese to this, and then later on, whenever we get ready to actually serve it, we will add, you can add broccoli. We are actually going to add bacon. I'm going to cook up some bacon and just break it up and put it on top. Here's the cheese. I'll go ahead and put that in there now so it's good and melted. Sour cream. So there's a lot of things that you can add to this if you definitely want to load it up like a baked potato. So very, very yummy. All right, so let's get this all mixed in here. And I'll let you take a look at it. And like I said, super quick, super easy recipe. While your potatoes were initially cooking, you could have easily mixed together your milk with your softened cream cheese and your butter. So here we go. This is what we look like. And hand me a spoon, Tessa. Hand me one that you dip out with. Nope. Hold on just a minute. No. Good and thick. And delicious. So I will place the recipe on the website here in just a few minutes so that you guys can have it to make for yourself. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day and stay nice and toasty.